and welcome to the ImageBloom Clinical Research Recruitment System Portal Training. This video will show you the simple steps to utilizing the ImageBloom Recruitment Portal to see and manage new leads that are coming in from recruitment campaigns that ImageBloom is running for your clinical research site location. ImageBloom leverages the robust capabilities of real-time CTMS to provide a one-of-a-kind recruitment portal for lead management, communication with study applicants, documentation of contact efforts, applicant profile and medical history documentation, and more. The first step to utilizing the ImageBloom portal is logging in. You have or will soon receive an email that looks something like this. The email will include a link to the ImageBloom portal login as well as login instructions. In addition to this email, you will receive a second email directly from the portal with a temporary password. Once you have clicked on the login link, which can also easily be bookmarked within your browser for quick access, type in your username, which will be your first initial and last name, and enter your temporary password that you received in the email. You'll be taken to a page to set up your own unique, complex password. Keep in mind that when you enter your temporary password, that utilizing the copy-paste functions of your computer may add additional spaces. If the password is not exact and includes additional spaces, it will not work. Oftentimes, typing in the password manually is the best course of action. Once you have set your unique password, you will be taken to the home page of the portal. Now that you have logged into ImageBloom's Clinical Research Recruitment System portal, you will see a list of studies that your site is currently participating in with ImageBloom's recruitment campaigns. In this particular example, there is only a single study that the site is currently participating in. Please keep in mind that all data that you will see here is dummy data for the purposes of this training. So on the left, there is a navigation tool where you can see, again, the home page or list of studies. You can do a subject search by name or MRN if you do have that. You can also do reverse phone or email lookup. You will also have a My Tasks section, which will bring in basically an aggregate listing of all new leads that have come in. And then there is a calendar also built into this that you can utilize if you would like for scheduling screens. You can also set up automated text message appointment reminders. So I'll walk you through that here shortly. I'm going to click back on studies, which takes me to the home page of the system, and then I'm going to click on the study. When you're taken to a study, the first thing you'll see is the recruitment roster. This is where you'll see all the new applicants coming in for the study. The goal of this roster is to track applicants from a status of not contacted to one of two statuses, which is enrolled into the study, having signed an informed consent form, or did not qualify, did not meet the criteria for the study. All other statuses are intermediary statuses. Obviously, not contacted applicants are the most important ones to get in touch with right away. We want to make sure that we reach out to them quickly and expeditiously. So you will also receive an email when a new application comes in that will look something like this. And so this will alert you to the fact that there is a new applicant in your portal. It does include the applicant's name, the study that they came in on, their phone number and email address. There's also some great tips for success as far as how to follow up with your leads. So you can utilize this primarily as your notification to contact a subject. You can also take this information into your own system that you might utilize at your site to follow up with your leads. Your sponsor or even your site may be utilizing ImageBloom's call center services, IB Recruit, and in those cases you would actually not have to follow up with the lead right away because IB Recruit will be doing that for you, but you will still get the lead notifications to know that there are new leads coming in. So going back to the portal, clicking on a subject anywhere on that row will take you to the subject's profile. So as you can see, this particular applicant came in. It shows the date that the application was received, and it does set the initial status to not contacted. So the first thing to do, if you're not using IB Recruit, is to call the subject and try to reach this subject to find out and screen them for the study, see if they might qualify. So you can do that by essentially calling the number in the subject ribbon here. On the subject's profile, you will see additional information that was provided in with the application. There's just a single number in this case. There may be multiple numbers sometimes or an additional email address. So when you try to reach the subject, you can leave your contact notes here. If you don't reach the subject and you leave a voicemail message, you could type a quick note. So I'll type left a message, and then you'll see we'll automatically log your username, the date and time, and just simply click update, and now that will be added to the subject's profile. But we'd also want to change the subject status to contact attempted 01. Click update, and now that has also been accomplished. Each time you call the subject and try to reach them, you can change their status here. It might be a second or third contact. It may be that you or maybe the CRC for your site needs to follow up. You can set pre-screen appointments or even screening appointments here in the system. Qualified for screening is a status that is often utilized by IB Recruit to let you know that the subject has been phone screened and they do seem to qualify for this study. However, you're welcome to use that status as well if you would like. If you have maybe at your site a way to have patients that are pre-screened put into a holding pattern so that then maybe the CRC can come in and do further screening. But then once the patient does enroll into the study or D&Q, that would be your final statuses. So feel free to use those statuses as you would like, but it does help you manage that recruitment funnel all the way from the status of not contacted through the contact attempts, intermediary statuses, and then again your enrolled or did not qualify statuses. So if I go back, you have your breadcrumbs here up at the top. If I go back and click on the clinical studies link and go back to the study, you will see that there is no longer a not contacted subject. Bob Hope now has been contacted one time, so he now falls into this category. You can even just hover your mouse over that particular applicant row, and then you will see the note that was just recently left a message, the date and the time, and who left that particular message. Now, if I would like to try to contact Bob Hope again, I can click on the profile, and if I would like, I can leave a text message or send a text message to Bob Hope. So it could be a message such as, "Hello, Bob. I just tried to reach you about the XYZ study. Please feel free to call me at," you could leave your number. Then you could also leave a message such as, "Or please let me know a good time to call you." By clicking this checkbox and clicking update, Bob Hope will instantly receive this message via text. This is a free service included with the portal. I'm actually not going to do it, but all I would have to do is check this box and click update, and then that would be accomplished. Let's say that we do get a hold of Mr. Hope. Maybe he calls us or we reach him by phone. Then the next step would be to start capturing information. We could go ahead and get additional information such as the race and ethnicity, height, weight, address information, email, additional phone numbers. You also have a comment section here. And if you would like, you can accomplish recording medical history information. There's a body system checklist if you want to go through and ask about each individual body system. If you click update, you'll see that the system will change those to green check marks. You can also add additional information here. I can add medical history information that's reported by Mr. Hope. You can put in start and end dates and set as ongoing. You can also put in end dates, and then treatment options as well are available. So if I click add entry, you'll see that now Mr. Hope has been coded with acne starting April 2nd, 2013. And it does automatically change the body system to abnormal. So you could repeat those steps for the entire medical history if you would like. Meds and treatments will also be captured on this tab here. Now, had I added a treatment to the acne section, then it would have automatically populated over into the, I'm going to just add a simple one, which would not be something you would normally see for the treatment of acne, but I just put in Advil for the treatment of acne. And you'll see in the meds and treatments section that was automatically created. If the subject does report a medication to you, you can take that medication and put it in here. And so perhaps that is metformin. Then you can put that in. You could say that's for the treatment of diabetes type 2. And if I add that in, it will capture metformin in the treated condition of type 2 diabetes, and diabetes will also be captured here on the medical history page. You can also grab allergies and emergency contacts if you like. Most people do not, but you certainly are welcome to. And then you will also see that there is a print medical history tab. So by just clicking that, realtime/ImageBloom will create a medical history profile PDF that you can print, and yet you can actually use this in your subject chart for the study. So now that we've spoken to Mr. Hope and grabbed his information, we would want to make a determination at this point as to whether or not he may qualify. So if he does not, we can put that he does not meet the criteria, perhaps he's not interested. If he does want to schedule a screening visit, we could do that here. So I could set him as scheduled for screen. I could say that Mr. Hope seems to qualify based upon a medical history review, scheduled for screen. And then I would want to click update, and you'll notice that a button does pop in. Now if you'd like, you don't have to do that. So if you just click on the study again, it'll take you back and you'll see that Mr. Hope is now listed as being scheduled for a screen, and there is no scheduling information. You can click this button to schedule, or you can go back into his profile and click this button and actually schedule that screening information. And so therefore you can put that onto your calendar in the system. You do have the ability to opt him in to receive appointment reminders. So if I just check that, I can hit save event and return. And now he will get those automated appointment reminders. You can select the date that that screening appointment is set for, the time. You can also put in an end time. So if it's going to be, say, a 2-hour appointment, you can put that in. You can also add an additional personal message. We look forward to seeing you. You can also put things like, don't forget your diary, don't forget your medication if this is a follow-up appointment. And then that's basically it. So if you hit save event and close, then that is now going to be scheduled. You'll see that information here. If I go back to the study, you'll see that information now here. So that's basically it. The goal again of the system is to track your leads as they come in and to work them through this funnel. If IB Recruit is managing the lead follow-up for you, then essentially you will get emails from IB Recruit letting you know that you do have new applicants coming into the system and that they've qualified. When you log into the system, you will see the folks that IB Recruit has qualified in this section here under qualified for screening. The email that IB Recruit will send you will also have the patient's medical history profile that I showed you a minute ago that's printed into PDF. So it may not even be necessary for you to log into this system to get that information, but know that it is here if you ever do need to get that information again. Or if you just want to see how lead management is going, what new leads have come in, all of that's going to be available for you here in the portal. If you're not using IB Recruit, we certainly hope that you enjoy utilizing the system and it helps you manage all of those leads that are coming in and maximize the opportunity of getting these potential applicants into the study. So that is pretty much how you will manage your leads as they come into the ImageBloom recruitment portal. They start out as not contacted, and you move them through the funnel to either being enrolled or DNQ'd. Additional sections that you can look at, or any subjects that you do mark as signed ICF, will appear in the enrollment roster. So you can see all of those folks there. If you are using a radio or television campaign for your study, then new leads will drop in here through voicemail capture. So we do have a call center section where voicemails will be left. You can actually just click to add the new subject, play the voicemail, add in the information from the campaign, and then create the new profile, which will drop that new profile directly onto the recruitment roster with that status of not contacted. This too is typically an IB Recruit activity, but we do have this in here for our site users to be able to utilize these features as well. There is a general information tab that will have other details about the study here, and then lastly an add subject tab. So if you would like to add in any other leads coming in from other various campaigns that you might be running at your site, you can add them in here to manage within the ImageBloom recruitment portal, just to simply help with the lead management if you don't already have a system at your site that can do that. Being able to utilize the text messaging to reach subjects is extremely powerful. I highly recommend it. We do find that utilizing the text message service helps to get in touch with many more subjects outside of just using their telephone number or email address. So if you have any additional questions on how to utilize the portal, please give us a call at 866-YES-BLOOM. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And we definitely hope that you enjoy utilizing the system, and best of luck in your recruitment efforts.